Hi guys. Um, so Niki Jabbour is an author and gardener about an hour away from where I live, and she grows her squash and pumpkins using straw bales. Um, so I thought I'd give it a try this year. I'm usually like fairly successful with squash, but I have a hard time with pumpkins. I don't know. I've tried to grow them in containers. I've tried growing them in my raised beds. But I never seem to get very many, and they don't ever seem to get as large as I would like them. So I'm giving the straw bales a go this year, and I'll take you guys along with me as I try. So guys, this is what I'm using. It's just something that I had. It's a 6-12-12. I don't think it's organic, but if you want to use something organic, by all means. And there's lots of, I don't know, recipes, I guess, to follow. Lola, as always. No babes. There's lots of recipes to follow that will tell you, you know, you need exactly this, and you need exactly this amount per bale, and on day 1 you add such and such, and on day 2 you add something else. I'm not that organized, not that particular, and I'm just going to use what I have and what I think feels about right. So I've got a solo cup here. I have 2 straw bales that we're going to be applying it to, and that's what's happening. Okay, here's my 2 bales. They're just set side by side, and what you want to do is make sure, like, see how the straw was laid this way and the ends are cut and poking up this way. That's how you want to orient them, and that will let roots and fertilizer and all the good stuff get down there. So I have my cup, and I'm just gonna sprinkle onto each one. And now that I'm out here, I feel like maybe this was a bit much, so we won't add it all. And you can see the seed heads. There was actually some seed left on them, and they're spreading, but that isn't going to be a problem. And it's raining out, so I'm not even going to have to water it in. That's day 1. Alright, our straw bales are ready for planting. I didn't follow a strict schedule for conditioning them. I think I added fertilizer 3 or 4 times, let it get rained on, watered it. You can see now it's well on its way to breaking down. I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of compost. And these are my plants. Okay, I've got my holes filled with compost. And I've got one of my plants right here. I always just peel back. The roots are supposed to go through these pea pods, but I always just peel it back some. This happens to be a spaghetti squash. So I'm just gonna make a space big enough for him. And tuck them down in there. Tuck them in. And that's all I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back again and follow along with me this summer to see how everything does.